Hello, and it's time for another edition of Poland Daily Travel. This time we're taking you to Płock. That's right, that ancient capital of Poland, northwest of Warsaw. It's only 100 and some kilometers, but it's almost a world away from the hustle and bustle of the nation's capital. Płock is famous for its situation on a bluff high above the Vistula. Its cathedral is known as one of the 5 oldest churches in Poland. Its location is at a junction of ancient shipping routes, which made it a very important medieval city. Nowadays, it is the home of the Museum of Masovian with its excellent collection of Belle Epoque furniture. And that's before you even consider the city's most original asset. And that asset is the longest pier on a river in the whole of Europe. The pier extends out into the wide Vistula and provides a natural harbor for smaller boats, mostly pleasure craft and some smaller fishing boats. So when you're in Warsaw, Płock is not that far away. It's an enjoyable day out. You'll have to get your car. There's no train service there. You might take a bus, but it's worth it to see the beautiful countryside between Warsaw and Płock. So stay tuned as Poland Daily Travel takes you to the princely city of Płock. Poland Daily Travel, your favorite travel programming about Poland. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're here. That's right, it's Poland Daily Travel, and another segment. We're here in the museum in Płock with our leader, our guide, our mainstay, our expert on all things Belle Epoque, the beautiful and talented Małgorzata. Małgorzata, what's the history of this museum? Because we were talking off camera about it, but let's tell the folks about it.
Yes, our history of our museum started in 1821. So in next by the 2 years, we have 200 years of celebration of existing.
So 2021, 200
yes,
years.
Yes. Yeah. But the history of our Art Nouveau collection has 50 years, because we started collect the Art Nouveau things, the items from Art Nouveau style, more or less in the end of 60s. So in 1967, it started with temporary exhibition Art Nouveau in Poland. And it was based of the kind of wave of being interested in Art Nouveau style again.
Yeah, why was that? You immediately made me want to ask, and why under communism was it interesting? Because it seems very bourgeois to me.
Yes.
To be interested in Art Nouveau.
That's why, because after First World War, Art Nouveau died their own death and born.
Was killed by this streamline vision.
The streamline vision of Art Deco style, very modern, very geometric, very pure.
Like buildings in New York, the skyscrapers.
Highlights, yes. Everything was...
Design of motor cars, became more streamlined.
Yes. Everything was very, very modern. Yeah. For 30 years, till the 60s, Art Nouveau was shown like a style of old-fashioned things. It was... connected with thinking about the style of our grandfathers, old-fashioned things. But in the 60s, in the western of Europe, the curators, the people who work with art, they started to
revivify.
Yes.
Make it live again.
Yes, of course. Yeah, they start to look at the Art Nouveau in a better way. That is very interesting.
What do you think caused that? Because this is the space age, the 60s, isn't it?
Yes.
It's age of the ideas of exploring space.
Yes.
Why do you think it was that people suddenly looked back on this era with favor?
In history, there's kind of sinusoida,
These cycles.
Yes. And The most there are style in which present a classic way,
right.
and more modern thing. Maybe it was a time that people wanted to believe, to look after 19th century.
And maybe they felt it was like a calmer, more organized time. In a sense.
Yes.
With more leisure time, more relaxed.
And they wanted to also see in these things from that time the beautiful art. Just
as we see, and objects,
as we see the
like
objects.
this, and we're surrounded by these beautiful objects. And
but because the Art Nouveau and Art Deco have the same roots. They are diverse.
What are those roots?
Diverse styles, but they have the same roots, especially in Poland. Art from Krakow, warsztaty krakowskie, for example, School of Glasgow, Wiener Werkstätte in Austria, in Vienna. They started with Art Nouveau, but in a geometric way. You will see the Art Nouveau in a German style upstairs. And from this style you can say that rise the Art Deco. Some specialists they think that it was a kind of way of birth of Art Deco.
Yeah, just it was just a more simplified version.
Simplified, because Art Nouveau...
They eliminate some of the... they made the...
Simple, more simple, more pure.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Art Nouveau, as you can see, is very rich of decorations.
Yes.
So not everyone can...
It's the bridge from Victoriana to the modern world.
To the modern world. Because Art Nouveau is exactly modern art.
Yeah.
It starts with modern.
We still see it... the Art Deco, we still see a lot of that design today.
Yes, Art Deco is...
still prevalent, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, there we are. Let's come back, stay with us, and we're going to look at some of these fine objects. I got my eye on a few things, and boy, if I can just back my truck up to here and sneak in here at night, and I'll just take a couple of these things, and don't tell anybody. We'll be right back. She's not listening.